Hi guys, we're out here with day 3 of the trick tutorials that I've been doing. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do 270's onto the rail. The last tutorial I taught you guys how to do 270's off of the rail. Doing the 270 on is going to be a little bit harder, but once you figure them out, they're a super fun trick and they lead to many more tricks. Before trying 270's onto the rail, you should be comfortable with doing back swaps to forwards or to switch, it doesn't really matter. To start, you can work up by doing back swaps like super quick on the rail so it feels like a 270 on. So if you do a back swap right here and like super quick, you can visualize how a 270 on is gonna feel because you'll be sliding on the other foot for the rest of the rail. So I'll show you guys how to do that really quick. Drop. That was a little bit sketchy, but you see how I did the back swap super early and then it just feels similar to how the 270 on will feel. So now we're working up to committing to the 270 on. I would show you guys how to do it onto a box like that, but it's broken now because they decided to put it right here. Don't be scared to commit, and if you fall off early, it's not the end of the world. I'll show you what a 270 looks like. I'll do it to forwards. Okay, so that wasn't the best example. I fell off the rail a little bit early, but that's obviously gonna happen when you're first trying the trick. A lot of problems that I do see is when people don't line up with the rail properly. Instead of going straight next to it, they'll come in from the side and that will make them jump over the rail. The key is to line up perfectly next to the rail or parallel to it, and then you rotate the spin, you spot the rail at 90, and then it'll just come around and you'll land, and once you're sliding this way, you look to the end of the rail because wherever you're looking, you're gonna go. So this is another one of those tricks where speed is your friend. The faster you're going, the easier it will be. If you pay attention to the angle I took in, I was lined up parallel with the rail, and that's what set me on so I could spot the end, and then I ended up pretzeling to switch. And the only reason I could do that is because I spotted the end of the rail and I knew when I was coming off. So I'm gonna show you guys an example of the wrong approach to the 270 on is, which is where you come from the side and don't line up parallel with it, which will set you up to go on the other side of the rail and fall off early. So this is what that looks like. So after you're comfortable doing 270's on and you get to the end of the rail, like pretty much every time, you can start incorporating 270's off, which the easiest one to do is a 270 continuing 270, which is where you're spinning the same way the whole time. So that was a 270 on, continuing 270 off. Again, that's one of the easier things to do after you learn the 270 on. After you do a couple 2 on, continuing 2s off, and you're spotting the end of the rail really good, you can start to try to pretzel them to switch and then work up to 2 pretz 2s, which is where you do a 270 on and then change the direction of your spin and pretzel 270 off. All right, so this is a 270 to switch. A 270 pretzel 270, again, where you spin one way on and then spin the other way off. I'm gonna be doing it to the left. So I'll spin a left 270 on, spot the end of the rail, and then do a right 270 off. A little bit sketchy, but I still spotted the end of the rail and then used my toe edge to set it and bring it back around to do the 2 pretz 2. I'm gonna try to do a 2 pretz 4 for you guys. Yeah, that's the next step after a 2 pretz 2 is a 2 pretz 4. All right, so that's it for this tutorial. Today we learned 270's on, continuing 270's off, and pretzel 270's off. If you guys have any tricks that you want me to try to teach you guys, let me know, drop a comment below. And if you like this video, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.